In May 1989 we had Professor Shoei Shiba from Japan visiting Sweden, and we arranged the first workshop to train in doing this method. And here is one of the first examples behind me, where we had people from Swedish industry such as SKF, Volvo and Saab participating. And since then we have used it in many different settings, in industry, at healthcare, at other service organizations, and of course also at Chalmers, where this method has been part of the education. Over the years we have gained a considerable experience here, and this has resulted that we have made a modification and a simplification of the method, which is the version that you will see here, the AIM. And we have of course tried to keep the original rigor on quality when you work with verbal data, because that was a major contribution that we learned from Professor Shiba. But the method is a little bit simplified as compared to the way we learned it many years ago. The AIM method is not a method for every kind of problem. I mean, for simple trivial problems this is not the use for it. I believe that the primary use is when you have complex problem, and especially when there are a lot of different points of opinion about what could be the problem, or what is behind, and there are discussion and no one really is in agreement. Because what the AIM method provides is a structured process of arriving to a shared understanding of problems, and including also a certain understanding of what could be the next steps. Typically it's conducted in groups of 3 to 6 persons, and depending on what is the problem, the participants need to have the needed knowledge. So for example, if it's a cross-functional problem that is analyzed, then you need people from different functions to participate. One final word also, because this you get an instruction where you have certain rules on how to do in order to keep quality of the data, for example, and how to analyze. There is a certain learning factor. So the first time you do it, you need to follow the instruction carefully, but after 2-3 times then the steps gets more natural. For example, to formulate the answers to what is the major problem. So good luck with your analysis of your essential problems.